What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Subnautica. So Subnautica is going to take a weird turn from here on in. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to orchestrate all this. Essentially, where we're at right now is they dropped a content patch this morning. Okay, not a content patch. They basically patch at the beginning of every single month. And I was hoping that there would be a content patch this month. Unfortunately, it was a bug fix patch. And so once again, my luck seems to have run out. And so my hope was that once we got to the end of the current content, they would content patch. And I timed the patching right. I was absolutely right. They were going to patch in the middle of this series. However, that being said, it was a bug fix patch. So what we should see is better performance. We should see, I mean, we're still going to get the chugging and all that kind of stuff. But basically, it was a technical patch. And so unfortunately, there's no new content. However, there are still things for us to do. And I'm going to try and run those down and make them happen. It's just one of those things where we probably only have, like, I'm not exactly sure, but I would say we probably don't have more than 10 episodes left in the series unless we're just going to sit around and build all day every day. And unfortunately, I don't think that's going to keep people happy. And so in today's episode, we're going to start looking at places we haven't been yet, just sort of floating around, taking a look at all the new biomes. If there aren't any new biomes, then we're going to be heading off in a direction. I think we're going to go to the backside of the Aurora today, actually. I think that's what we're going to be aiming for. And we are going to do it from the safety of our brand new Cyclops, because I can absolutely 100% tell you that there are Reaper Leviathans over there just being all grumpy and ugly and just swishing through the waters being like, meh. That's the sound they make to my mind. Meh. They got kind of like that whiny thing going like, but why can't I eat the player? I'd be like, because I don't like being eaten, chewed, masticated, generally hurt by the crushing motion of jaws. I don't know how you, I don't know what to do for you here. I don't know what to do for you. I could get you a chew toy, a big rawhide or something like that. I'm sure we could fabricate that out of a couple of stalkers. Something, but you can't be chewing on me. You just simply cannot be chewing on me. So today what we're going to try and do is I'm going to bring her up to surface depth. And we are going to go around the backside of the Aurora. And we're just going to have a couple little adventures over here. And the main function of what I'm trying to accomplish today by doing that is I'd actually like to lock down and I'd like to find a couple more of the signals. And we're going to do our best to chase those down. Now, we may get some redundant signals. It's completely and totally plausible that we might end up with signals that we already have. So we have a signal that goes down to like the bottom of the ocean or something like that. We haven't gone and investigated that. I want to get all the signals together so that we can have just like an extravaganza one episode. Just a crazy fancy extravaganza where Ganza, I don't know why I said Ganza right there. It sounded more fancy though. I'm going to give it that. It sounded more fancy. But we're going to have an entire episode where we kind of just run around looking at all the random signals that we can find. Now, over here on this side, you can already hear the Reaper Leviathan. He's already out here. Yeah, there he is right there. So it looks like we done sailed right into the side of him. Let's honk at this fool. How do I honk at him? I thought it was the, let me see here. I know I can honk at him. I know that we have the capability to honk. It goes, wah, wah. But it's not the E key. It used to be the Q key, I thought. Where's my honker? All I wanted to do was play with my honkers today. Damn it! Can't play with my honkers today. So since we know he's over there, he shouldn't bother the Cyclops as far as I know. He should just leave it alone because it's big, it's girthy, and he really can't handle fighting with it. I'm going to turn my back on the stalker, which seems like a terrible idea for right now. The other problem we're going to run into is not only that this area of the water is very dangerous, but also that we have very, very limited visibility inside of this vehicle. This is all we've got right here. This little, like, front 180 dome shell. I would love it if they added a couple of windows to the back of this thing so you could actually take a look. Alright, so now that I'm, like, right here... Oh, there's another one, unless that's the same one. Well, let me have a look here. Luckily, the damage he can do to our Seamoth is limited because we have the zapper coils inside of it. As long as you got the zapper coils, you should be alright. They allow you to kick him off of your vehicle early if he grabs you, which I don't want to be grabbed or groped at all. However, Yeah, there are treasure chests around. I know. We had a collision marker right now. That might have been the same one. I don't see the other one in the opposite direction. Is he rolling up on me right now? That's definitely a racket, huh? That's a sound that'll make your butt pucker. No, I think there's two of them, actually. I think. Because we got the roar from the one in the front. He's trying to push us around. Okay, so he knows we're here. I mean, how could he not? We're a giant floating cylinder in the middle of the ocean. Our best play... Because I've actually got to get out and look inside these treasure chests there at the bottom of the ocean here. Those right there, you see that box? That's essentially what we're after here. But we've got to find a safe way to do this. And if you're outside the boat, he essentially one-shots you. He does 95% damage if you're outside the boat. So you don't want to be outside a boat if you can help it. You want to be inside of a sea moth or inside of something that can protect you. It does sound like there's multiples. It sounds like there's one over here somewhere. And then it sounds like there's one back there. Actually, I'm having trouble with my directionals right now. Is there anything down and in right there? Trying to get all the chests, like, spotted so that I can do this as efficiently and as safely as possible. Safely is kind of a relative word when you're dealing with a 32-foot long monster, but... Maybe there is just the one. Alright, we're going to have to do this either way. So it's time to nut up or shut up here. I'm going to get myself refilled. So glad we planted these, by the way. Really, really good call throwing these inside the boat. We need a fabricator inside the Cyclops as well. If we can get ourselves a fabricator, that'll give us access to special patterns that we wouldn't normally have access to. Ugh. Alright, so let's drop. We want to kill the lights for right now. We want to dive, and we want to be careful. There's a couple of boxes over here I think we could get after. He's over there. Okay. I can live with this as a potential situation. Although sans lighting, this gets very, very dangerous. We may want to wait till morning. Just so we can keep a casual... Oh, there's another one over there, too. No, never mind. I'm turned around. We went the wrong direction. So there's one in front of us and there's one behind us. Okay. Oh shit, there he is. I'm not sure if he just tried to attack us, but yeah, I mean, if he can be like right in front of us without us knowing, I'm gonna wait till morning. I'm gonna chill out right here and I'll cut the video back in once we get to morning. We have sunlight, so that's a little better. I just don't like, and it's not like a fear thing, it's not like an I'm terrified thing, it's just that I don't want to risk losing a character and losing loot in the dark is really what it comes down to. If I can't keep a visual on him, I don't know when it's safe for me to get out of the sea moth, which is the big part of this. Okay, so it sounds like he's a ways off right now. Let's jump on out, and we can probably isolate at least a... I think he's on his way back. Oh, there he is right there. Let me kill the headlights. I've already got the shocker ready to go. He's not actually being particularly aggressive right now. He seems kind of grumpy at the ground. I don't know what he's trying to murder right now. Huh. Trying to kill his own tail or something. Now we play the waiting game. There's a lot of that when you're dealing with the Reaper Leviathans in areas where there might be treasure available. Oh, there's an eclipse today? Christ. Well, that's just bad luck. That's just real bad luck. Yeah, there's an eclipse today. Oh my god. You couldn't even plan for that. Even the universe is trying to kill me right now. Good lord. I'd definitely be thinking about installing a grabber arm. If I was the engineer, we've already engineered an entire high-tech submarine, a space sub, if you were, out of random bits and parts laying around. And it seems to have worked out okay. Would it be so difficult to just fabricate like a little grabber arm onto the side of the Cyclops? Alright. I thought the eclipse was going to last longer, so we'll jump out now. He's actually just kind of patrolling that area over there. Let's go towards the Aurora. How about that? If he won't leave, we will. Alright, well. Got that. Not really that big of a help, but you know what? It's something. We gotta get some treasure chests in this episode. That was the point. If I don't get any treasure chests in this episode, we just look stupid. It was my hope that he would not chill over here for very long. Alright. Another battery. No! That is the wrong menu. Let's never do that again. That could potentially end me, and I don't like being ended. I am a fan of the continuation of me. I do need titanium, but I'm not sure if this is the I'm not sure if this is the avenue to bring that up. Alright, so it looks like they're loosely constricted to a patrolling area. Which means if we just wait, we can buy ourselves a little bit of time. It's odd that he doesn't go after the stalkers or anything else when they're roughly the same size that I am. Keep the shocker turned on just in case. Wait, wasn't there a chest over here just a second ago? Oh, there it is to the front. Okay. Hey, we got one. There it is. We got ourselves a new signal. That signal will be equipped to... I can't open the inventory right now because we're in the Seamoth. But that signal will be equipped to a little space, I think, in the top left of the HUD. And it'll give you a little tracer like we've had on the screen the entire game that says heat signature. And you can run that down whenever you're feeling particularly hunter-gathery. He's got little stick arms. Like, nah. He's got like a little tripod on the front of him. That's probably why he's so angry, is because he's got those stiff little arms out in the front. Front arms probably have like Dupuytren's or something. They just stick out to the sides all comically. I'm not sure if I can be terrified of him anymore.
Me, I'm a tripod. Me, I'm a tripod. I got a tripod. It's right here.
Definitely could use that. I don't see where he went, so I also don't really know what's down inside that biome behind us. It might be worth investigating, but for now, let's stick to the task at hand, which is treasure hunting. He is slightly off camera over there, which means we should have more than enough clearance to grab yet another disinfected water. Not what I'm looking for. I've only got one signal right now. One signal. I would prefer to have a cacophony of signals. I want to have so many signals that, you know, the voicemail be blowing up and they'd be like, hey, hit me up on the east side of the Aurora, man. Okay, so we're like down underneath the Aurora right now. Gonna go ahead and shoot through the valley right there, or at least this little crevasse, because there was a Reaper over there. And I'm not here to tempt fate today. How coincidental is it that our boat crashed, or our spaceship crashed, right where all the most dangerous creatures were? How coincidental is that? What a coinky dink. Huh? Oh, shit. I think there's one bugged out inside the ground underneath us. I think. Because it looked to me as though... Oh, shit. Alright, dive. Hold on. We got grabbed by one that was inside the collision. But we did manage to get away. So he goes without lunch for a little while. He'll be rumbling his tumbly for the next little bit, but I'm sure he'll find some other small creature to oppress, murder, or destroy. I'm glad we found that out inside the sea moth. Getting grabbed by one that was through the ground while we were outside the ship would have been a lot worse. Like a lot worse. Oh, shit. He wants us. As a rule, if you back up, turn sideways, and then dive at the same time like this, so that you're doing kind of like a spiral evasive maneuver, it's not the worst plan ever. I'm just saying it seems to work okay. I've done it on many occasions, and the evasive maneuver seems to have worked whenever I've done it. Oh, shitballs. So he should run off for a minute after you zap him. After you give him the old Pika Pika. Wow, they are everywhere over here. This place is crawling with those things. Jesus, what an exploration zone, huh? What a place to be. That one's empty, which I'm not sure why it's empty, but it is. Alright, let's go back to the Cyclops. We did a good job today. I think we did alright. We could have done a lot worse, so I can live with it. Let's get back inside. And from here, I wanted to go see what was inside the sandy biome that's back behind the Aurora. However, we're out of time for right now. So my name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Subnautica. I will see you all in future episodes. It's a pretty harrowing episode. Definitely don't like messing with those things. Don't like being around them. Don't like looking at them. Don't like being a party to everything that they are and everything that they do. But sometimes you get stuck, you know? Sometimes you get stuck in a situation you don't want to be in. Where does that go? Yeah, I was going to say I needed the lockers. I will see you all on our next foray into the sea. Thanks for stopping on by. Bye, everybody.